Conquerors, Warriors, welcome into another edition of the Front Seven Rush Show. I'm Vince and Bijan, I'm a superstar producer, big time, Bijan Kelly.
Yo, bling bling.
What's up, little bro?
I'm good. How are you?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Do you ever watch? I was watching this, and you probably gonna think this weird, man. I be watching those animal videos, right? So I watched this Komodo dragon. I'm a fan of the Komodo dragon. I'm a fan. And so I watched him eat a goat live, right? Eat the goat live, swallow the goat, and you could still hear the goat, man, in his stomach as he was walking off. How does that work, man? How is the goat still alive? Can somebody explain that to me?
Ugh.
I mean, call me whatever you want to call me, man. I really want to know how the goat was still. You could hear the goat when he was eating, because he eat the head first.
Yeah.
And you hear it go, and it's faint. It started out loud, then it gets faint. And I mean, after he ate it whole, the whole goat was in his belly, and he was walking off, going to, I don't know. I mean, going to look for his gal. Well, I don't know what he's going to do. but you can still hear the damn goat, man, and it's better.
Look, one, that's dark, but two, because I come from two walks of life. That's badass at the same time.
Yeah, I wonder what. Well, I mean, I don't know. I love it, man. I love it. I love predator and prey. Um, sometimes
Whew.
I, sometimes I wonder, am I supposed to enjoy this shit stuff?
I mean, it's
Um,
it's it's yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, what is not amazing or cool about the fact that Komodo dragon, for one, was able to fit that whole thing inside of its stomach and get
yeah,
it all down to
get it
eat
all
the
done.
competition that fast that is still alive. But at the same time, that's really dark.
Well, it's not
Too-
a competition. It's one has to do this. One has to do this to live. One species has to do this to live, and unfortunately, the other one that becomes his demise. He's
That's
actually
sounds
here.
like competition to me.
I mean, it's not. You wouldn't call it competition. Competition would be if the Komodo and the lion was trying to eat the same thing. This is just predator and prey, and the goat, just stood there like he was freaking, like he had a suicide thing going on. Like he was like, man, I mean, because Komodo dragons, most species can outrun them,
Yeah.
but they look at them like no threat
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
because
this
to
flat, big, lazy lizard
explode,
looking.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, most, like I seen him take down a buffalo one time.
Hmm.
And the buffalo was just eating. He seen him coming. He was like, oh man, this dude ain't gonna do nothing. So, but he has a poisonous bite where he can bite you and he just wait for you to die, wait for you to pass out. Well, you can't run. And then he just eats you alive. Oh man. I don't know, man. I'm this is your boy talking. I'm your boy. So, I mean, do I need therapy? I
I
don't
don't
think
think.
so.
I mean, what do you think about the other side of it? So okay, you like that side of it. You like that conquering part of it, right? Okay. What there's another side. And I think this is with praying mantises when the female and the male mate, and then the
Mhm.
female decapitates the male like instantly
Yeah,
and eats
yeah,
him or something like
yeah.
that. Wh-
That's what happens. She
wh-
eats him.
yeah.
Yeah. Soon as she give up the goodies. All right, go on, do your business. She give up the goodies and then she turns around and eat the dude, man. That one I don't. That don't do a lot for me.
No. No.
No, no, that one don't do a lot for me. But when the hyena is eating the wildebeest or eating the zebra while she's having the baby and can't run away,
Oh.
I seen it a lot, man, and I can't turn away. I mean, I can't turn away,
Oh my
man. It's
god.
like the hyena or the wild dog, either one.
Yeah.
They're giving the zebra a C-section, man, because she's having the baby. She's on the ground
Yeah.
having the baby.
Yeah.
They know when the zebras get ready to have the baby, and they walk up on them while she's having the baby. She can't do anything, so they just go ahead and rip the baby out, eat him. Then she ain't in no shape to run or fight back. She's already on the ground, so they go ahead and take her out. And I can't tell. I look for the next one, man. Where's the next one?
Is it just with animals, or do you like those types of movies too, like Vikings and like all the medieval like conquering where they came in and they'd gut the villagers and then they burned down the church?
I mean, when you think about it, there was a series called Vikings.
Yeah,
Man, I thought it was incredible,
I
man.
loved Vikings. Yeah,
Yeah,
Ragnar, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
incredible, man.
yeah.
How they go in and just take over towns, man. They take everybody ladies, you know. kill all the men, and just hey, we more man than you. We
They
bigger and stronger. What can
they
you
threw
do?
my man. They threw my man Ragnar in a pit of snakes, man.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Man, I mean, how else do you like that dude was untouchable, and then the only way he was touched, he just gave himself up.
Yeah.
That's the only way you could do anything with him.
But man, that's so. I mean, when you just say you got me, go and do what you got to do,
Man.
man.
Oh,
Anyway,
they were
man.
some fighters. I mean,
Yeah.
real quick, they were some fighters. Oh, his half brother or whatever, the snake.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man,
Yeah.
man, they were some beast in that show.
They were, man. They was. And I mean, brother against brother, partner against partner. What is it? Let's do it. You know. I don't know, man. So you right there with me then, I guess. You just hadn't dabbed off into the animals yet, but I mean, you pretty much right there with me, man. Now I wonder, is that all guys, or is that just maybe it's a lot of guys, man? What about it, Sam? You like that type of stuff, man? You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
I know the ladies don't really get off into that. I don't
yeah.
know. My sister might, she kind of throw it off like that. She may like to see a hyena eating the hell out of wildebeest from the back.
You know, I think it might be different, but I think it's just in a guy's nature, right? No matter like what walk of life you are, there's some part of you that just wants to conquer something. You know, whether it's conquering, I don't know what's that sport that's it's not football, but with the stick, lacrosse or something like that. You
Yeah.
know, no, but I'm saying, I hear me out. Like that's not my sport, but I
Okay.
think you know whether it's lacrosse, whether it's football, whether it's Animal Planet, whether it's Vikings and all that reenactment stuff, or you know you got the dudes that just want to slay makeup. I don't know, but it's conquering. I think all guys got a got a got a conquering, you know, something in them, right? I
Right.
haven't met a single dude, a single one, a single dude that doesn't have something in his life that he wants to conquer. Even
Right.
gamers, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, I mean, yeah. I guess on any scale, man. You right. I guess when I just, my story. I just want to make sure I wasn't no dark territory, um, to actually, look for that. I mean, that's a big deal in my rotation, man. It comes up quite often. You
Hmm.
know, the lovely said that's horrible. Yeah, most ladies, man, they ain't gonna rock with it. But that just goes to show it's a difference.
It's not that bad.
It's not, man. It's just it's what it is life.
It's life.
Yeah,
They
and one
wouldn't
has
record it if it was that bad.
right. One has to die for the other one to survive.
Yeah.
That's all it is, man. This
Yeah.
is the rotation of life, man.
It's almost better to watch the animal version of it than
Hmm.
like you know a reenactment of like humans doing it. It's almost better, you know.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that's on my bucket list, man, is to see it live. If ever
Live,
I get a chance to see it
you could
live.
just walk into your backyard and see a bird eat a bug.
No, that ain't good
That
enough,
ain't
man.
enough.
No,
You got
man.
you got
That
to see
ain't
them
good enough.
about 20 times the size.
Yeah, I got to see somebody tearing flesh off, man. And
What if you saw a bear take down a horse? Would
I mean, a horse, I can get with that. I seen a bear eat the hell out of a seal, a big seal, right? A
oh like a
polar
polar
bear.
bear? Oh yeah,
Polar
yeah.
bear is the
Oh
only bear that eats meat.
yeah.
So he was eating the hell out of seal, man. And that seal was he was crying for dear life. And
Couldn't
that
do
polar
nothing.
bear was just ripping him to shreds, man.
Couldn't do nothing.
I said, damn, that dude's a beast, man.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Straight beast, man. Um, Basha said she do like it. And the MMA fight. See what I'm saying, man? I knew it, man.
Yeah,
My sister
MMA.
on a whole nother level, man. She on a whole nother level.
it's hard to look away at during MMA too. Like even though they got him on the ground and he's really boom
Mm,
elbows to the face, like it's just hard to look away.
it is. It is.
It's like oh get up. No, he's down. He's done.
He's defenseless, and I mean, he's just hit just like this, and he's like, oh, damn,
Yeah, yeah.
that's crazy, man.
The
That's
women
crazy.
too. I mean, it's man.
Yeah,
That's probably one of the few sports where I would say, um, like it's equally entertaining watching the men and the women.
right.
Yeah.
It is, man. Speaking of women, speaking of ladies, man, I seen this very interesting video, bro. And when I tell you super interesting, I'm not going to tell you where it was from, but it was a video that I saw. And so the guy was basically giving game to a group of ladies. And what he was saying was, and I'm giving you this scenario, and I'm sharing this with everybody. Y'all let me know what you think about this. So anyway, you know, a lot of the ladies was on this, you know, if your guy cheat, why we can't cheat, or why we can't, you know, why we can't, if you guys messing around, why I can't mess around. So he
Right.
broke this down. And I was like, man, he's on it, man. He's on it. So basically, he was telling them, you know, like back in the day, um, most men back in the day, probably around my grandparents' age, when they made the money, or right before my grandparents' age, great grandparent, they made the money. Back then, most men brought their money home to their ladies. They just kept enough money to buy them something to drink and to, you know, trick it off or cheat with the other women, right? And
Yeah.
so, you know, back then, your lady wasn't a cheater, man. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, you know, she stayed home. Now, check this out. But not only was she a cheater, but she knew her guy was cheating. She knew it. And her ability to forgive was on a whole nother level, man. You know what I'm saying? And so now today's women, the reason why they're so different, because now the women that you have today, they're on this get even deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
So
trend.
that's the trend. So when you talk about, you know, over masculine ladies and this and that, they kind of said if we can't beat them, these modern day women kind of say if we can't beat them, let's join them. And so now you got the modern day ladies, and that's what they doing, man. They on this where if you sleep with this girl, I'm gonna sleep with this guy, and you sleep with this dude. I mean, this two girls, I'm gonna sleep with two guys, so on and so forth. Well, the way the dude explained it was, which I totally agree, man. When a guy is called a whore, you can't shame a guy, and when you call him a whore, you just can't.
Yeah, there's no real like just thinking about that. Hey, dude, you're a whore. Like there's no real
He don't. There's no
weight.
sting.
No weight. Yeah, no sting. But it's like,
Nah.
hey, girl, you're a whore. It's like, whoa, ooh,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
She, I ain't no hope. You know, she. It gets into her emotionally, man.
Mm-hmm.
Where the guy is just kind of like, okay, you know what I mean? Um, and
So what do you mean by that?
he just kind of explained. Well, you know, you got guys, man. Guys can get with ladies and not even know their name, bro.
Yeah,
That's, I mean, they just can, and then go sleep like a baby and not have a thought about it. That's
yeah,
hard for a lady to do because it's just it's naturally it's not in their nature to do.
naturally.
You know what I'm saying? So when you're forcing yourself as a lady to do these things, you're at this point now you're being unnatural because you're trying to one up your guy.
Hmm.
So basically, what he was saying was back then the ladies stuck to their vows before God, and you know actually tried to maintain some dignity and maintain who they was, and so that would then make these guys feel bad.
Yeah,
See, if you ever want to, if a lady ever want to make a guy act right, make him feel bad, because he love you to death.
yeah,
And if you make him feel bad, like I can't, you know what I'm saying, just really, really make him feel horrible for what you doing to me. A lot of the times, a lot of the guys will stop. They will stop. They will apologize. They'll stop, and they don't want to. You know, you got some that exception to the rule, but he was just explaining how that's what you do, like the old school ladies did, man. They would maintain their dignity, and even though, like I said, um, they knew that guy was cheating. They knew he was cheating.
Yeah.
But by them maintaining their dignity and not stooping to their level, it made that guy feel like, damn, how I keep doing this to this good woman, man. But
Right. Right.
but when you take the approach like what you do, I can do. Now it's a game.
Uh-huh.
Now it's a toxic game that y'all are engaged in. You go back and forth to try to see who can hurt who the worst. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And
Common.
I just thought, man, based off of that, man, I just want to know what you thought. I thought it was a great interpretation of how he felt or whatever.
That back and forth. Well, real quick, so I don't get off topic. He was giving game to a group of women, explaining to them why. Was he saying why men cheat, or why they should be, or why women shouldn't cheat, or what exactly was his point?
That second one, but basically what he was telling them was that get back. And you have so many ladies nowadays will say, well, if he do it, why I can't do it?
Right.
You've heard that, right?
Right. Right.
And when I tell you it was about 6 or 7 women around him and just him talking, that was the first time, man, that I didn't hear any ladies throwing some get back. They sat there and they listened to this dude. Every lady on that panel was quiet, man. And he was just like, he wasn't hollering, he wasn't degrading, he was just explaining, and he was saying that whole get back thing is not becoming of you. Don't stoop to that dude's level, man.
Hmm.
Don't feel like that's the way to do it. You maintain yourself, maintain
Right.
your dignity, your morals,
Right.
and don't let this nothing dude bring you down to his level.
I agree with that. So instead of him trying to explain it away and say like, oh, men, that's just what we do, he was just like, nah, the men that do cheat, stop looking towards them as the example of men, and trying to get back at men. Just be your natural self,
Right.
and possibly even find people that don't cheat, instead of like trying to justify men
Well,
cheating.
basically what he was saying, and if you got a good, decent guy,
Yeah.
with you being who you are, it's going to make him stop.
Right.
Because it's going to kill him to keep making you feel bad.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
And I mean, because if you know your guy and you know your guy got a heart and he just did what he did and he, knowing he wrong, and you maintain who you are, let him know, how do me like that. A lot of cats, man, gonna be like, damn, man, I got a good girl. I've heard guys say it before, man, I got a good girl, man. I'm done with that crap.
Yeah.
I've heard it.
Yeah, and that actually sounds, my feedback on that sounds really normal. It sounds really normal for you to have a relationship. They do something, they do you wrong, they cheat on you or something. A woman has a relationship, their man cheats on them, and them like still working on the relationship and fixing it, and not and instead of just kind of immediately rushing to, oh well, that should never happen, that can never happen, I need to get back, or I need to leave immediately. You get what I mean, of just kind of letting, I guess, like accepting some of the challenges of life, rather than trying to get ahead of all of them, or get back or something. Like, you kind of get what I'm trying to say.
I get what you're saying, but based off of his conversation and I feel like he's right. They wasn't trying to fix it. Those ladies wasn't trying to fix it. They was just maintaining themselves.
Yeah.
They was just staying in their own skin and being who they were.
Yeah.
I'm not a cheater.
Mm-hmm.
I don't cheat on my husband. I don't do that. Just because you doing that, I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm gonna keep doing, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep maintaining the house. I'm gonna keep taking care of business. I'm gonna just keep doing me. If you want to be that type of person and keep doing me like that, that's on you. And when they take that approach, some of the guys would then be like, damn, because a lot of guys look for him to try to get back. So
Yeah.
if you hit me, and if you hit me in the chest, I'm gonna hit you in the stomach. You hit me in the stomach, I'm gonna slap you.
Hmm.
You slap me, I'm gonna punch you in the face. So when you're a guy and you got that type of stuff going on, you gonna keep it up.
Yeah.
But when you punch her in the face and she don't, I don't do that.
Yeah.
That's just an
I
example.
no, no, yeah, we can take it away from the physical violence part. We can switch it back over to just like in general. I think I understand what you're saying. Of it's in a man's nature to go tit for tat to compete, and to go out and do things like that versus like in a woman's nature. It's not a woman's nature to be competitive with a man, maybe with other women, but not
Right,
not with men, like trying to
right,
do what men do, right?
right,
Like
right.
it's not in their nature, and it's not in our nature to be competitive with women. Like, hey, let me that goes deeper into other stuff, which I'm not, you know
The
I
ladies, man,
that
it's
that could go
so
deeper, but
much. Basically, this is what it sounded like he was saying, and we're finna get to y'all comments just a second. Basically, it sounded like he was saying, um, don't allow these guys to take you out of your who you are.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Don't allow these guys to take you out who you are, because there's so many things that ladies can't do that men can do, and man, there's a bunch of stuff that women do that men can't do. It's a crap load of things. You know what I mean?
hmm,
Women really are a lot better um, as people overall. I think they got too much to offer. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I can list a whole bunch of things, man, that they can do that men can't do or
yeah,
men not good at,
yeah.
and it way
It's a whole nother
outweighs.
world, you
Yeah.
know. And there are places where our worlds merge and we can compete there, but for the most
Hmm.
part, I mean, women have completely, they're geared for a
Hmm.
completely different skill set. Men are geared for a completely different skill set, and we
Right.
can live in that natural world and just enjoy ourselves without looking over there and being like, well, why can't I, do
Right.
that,
Right.
yeah,
So the lovely says she didn't forgive him. He was her security, and she was not about to give that up for another woman. The lovely also said, and at that time, those situations were socially acceptable. That's why so many men did it. Women marry for security, men marry for loyalty. The lovely said the men of today do not feel sorry for what they doing. They feel bad for getting caught. So the guilt trip doesn't work.
hmm,
Yes, we're in a different world. She's absolutely right. We're in a different world today. Um, but he was just really speaking to the ladies, man. Just don't, because if you do get away from this guy, you don't want to be, like the Lori Harveys of the world, and those type of people where you done been with this guy and that guy and that guy and that guy and that guy. You want to still be, because if somebody's going.
would you say the reason why, because we can only speculate, but would you say a good reason why you think Lori Harvey has dated a lot of men is because of that competitive nature of like, oh, men date a lot, so I'm not
Hmm.
gonna stop. Yeah,
Definitely, definitely, definitely. Um, I don't know the guy personally, but I've only heard great things about him. Michael B. Jordan was like a cool guy that would really love that lady,
yeah,
and he just probably wasn't exciting enough for her, or fast enough, or she likes Future, them type of guys.
hmm,
So yeah, I think messing with Diddy and messing with Diddy's son, and yeah,
right, right,
yeah, and I think she's learned a lot, because she's close to her mom, and I think her mom may have geared her in a certain way. You take advantage of this, this and that and this and that. Don't be going marrying this boy when you can do this and 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 this.
yeah,
But at the end of the day, when she's used up, and she, somebody wants to, it might be a, older white guy or something might take her. Um,
I don't know. I don't know. Ah, it's hard to say. I don't know. What if Lori Harvey just hmm. I don't know. How can you say what a reason for somebody dating a lot of people is? I don't. I mean, is there?
I
Is there?
mean, do you think she's dated a lot of guys because she don't know how to, or she won't allow herself to and stay with one guy? She don't allow herself to like one guy enough where she can just
Huh.
pick up and move.
Hmm.
It's
Yeah, her
something, man.
her parents have always been together, right?
Well, Steve and her mom,
Yeah, yeah,
but
yes.
Steve not her dad.
Oh,
It's not a real dad.
oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Right. No, that's not her real dad, man.
Okay, so I mean that kind of already says something, right? Where
Yeah,
she's already taught that the original this relationships aren't exactly uh like the original family or the original
yeah.
relationship isn't concrete, isn't permanent. So she's kind of already been taught that, right? So maybe that.
I think she's been taught you're a beautiful girl, and I think her mom has groomed her. Like the lovely saying, Lori's looking for wealth. That's what her mother taught her, and I totally agree, man.
I want to play devil's advocate.
Okay.
Wouldn't the other side be grooming too? Grooming
Who,
her.
Steve?
No, 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 no. Like, let's say the mom groomed her to, be like, yeah, high standards, go find, date many men, find the
Mm.
right one, Let's say she groomed her to do that. But then what about the opposite? Like, couldn't she have also been groomed the opposite way of, oh, just find, one man, stick by his side and ride it out?
I don't think so, because her mom came from, she was her guys were big drug kingpin guys.
No, no, I mean in general. Like, if her mom was a different mom, I'm saying like you're saying she groomed her, but playing devil's advocate, wouldn't you also call it grooming if she had the opposite mom, like the mom of different?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but yeah. Her mom would say, find one man, settle down, a good man, da da da. Da. But I don't think her mom is throwing that type of stuff at her. I don't
Right.
think she's ever.
No. Right.
Um,
Right. I agree with that. I don't think. Yeah.
nah, she's probably telling her, hey, get, use what you got to get what you want.
Yeah. And I'm sure Steve is co-signing that.
I
Mr.
think
Harvey.
Steve probably stay out of a lot of that, man.
Think so?
Steve is yeah, Steve is yeah. I don't think Steve would have that lady if he ain't had that kind of money.
You think it'd be different if Lori Harvey was his daughter? You think
If she was his daughter, he probably would have more input. But because yeah, yeah, if she was his daughter, he would. But I, I think he's hanging on by a thread. He does it. I mean, he said on camera, he gives his wife whatever she wants to keep her happy.
yeah.
So, um, I mean, she could. I mean, she had 50 Cent checking her out for crying out loud while he was on her show, while he
Hmm.
was on his show. So he knows that she can move around and have another him, and
Hmm.
with probably more money, younger, um, better looking guy, the whole 9 yards. So he does everything he can to hold on to her. So he ain't gonna do too much or say too much to rock the boat.
I know this is all speculative, but I've never heard of Steve Harvey really talk about love. He says he talks about a whole lot of stuff, but I've never really heard him talk
He
about
talk about a
love.
good man, good woman, what a man's supposed to be, what a man's
Right.
supposed to do, take care of this, take care of that.
Right.
That's his thing. So I mean, if he's living what he's talking, then
Yeah.
his lady don't have to move a finger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And she gets whatever, however, whenever she wants.
Yeah.
So that's what I think.
Hmm.
Anyway,
Hmm.
um,
Hmm.
but yeah, y'all can just take that video, however you want to take it. But the love said Larry Harvey will end up like Kim Kardashian, damaged goods.
Well, is she damaged goods? Is Kim Kardashian damaged goods? She's looking pretty good to me.
Kim Kardashian, um, it's a written rule with guys, and
Uh-huh.
it just depends what type of guy you are.
Hmm.
But Sammy can, he can back me up on this. It's a written rule with guys. If you know that a lady has been with a lot of different guys,
Yeah.
a lot of guys, some guys, maybe even your partner, you may take her down through there, but you're not gonna gala. If you knew, I'm gonna give you an example. If you knew that a lady you was dating was with D Mac, your brother, your partner, your dad, all these guys done bagged her.
Hmm.
Okay? Let's say
Yeah.
5 guys
Yeah.
done been with her. Would you come in after them and make her your woman?
Temporarily, but that's not, a woman thing. That's like a fling. So I guess that no. Because I know what you mean by make her your woman. So
Make
yeah,
her
no.
your woman, not
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
let's rock. She
Right,
want to
right,
rock with you,
right.
but make her your this is my gal. And then
Yeah.
you sitting at the somebody throw a event and you sitting there and 3 guys across the table done been with your lady.
Hmm. Yeah, if you might talk to her like as if it's gonna be serious if you're that kind of dude, but nah,
Hell no,
you're not.
you ain't.
Yeah, some dudes are just lying as dudes.
Man,
They'll be like, "Oh yeah, we gonna do this, we gonna do that." But I mean, either way, whether he's honest or lying, yeah, I mean, I would have to agree. No, nah, no,
you look.
no.
No, that's you
If
don't.
I
I
know,
mean,
oh
yeah, you
no,
know.
oh no, oh
Yeah,
no,
you
oh no,
know, you know. Um,
nah.
yeah, man, So nah, that can't work.
That's kind of like knowing everybody, not everybody, but at least 5 people that have owned your car or the car you're about to buy. That specific car, not the model, but
If you know
if you know that
the
at
people,
least 5 other people, or just it doesn't even matter, not even 5, but 2. If you
hmm
know the 2 people that have been in the car that you're about to buy,
yeah,
the car,
yeah, that's kind of same blast on
yeah,
a much G-rated scale.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
you're not gonna
yeah.
want that.
You ain't gonna want it. No, I don't want that
Even if it
damn
was
car.
handed down, like grandpa to dad to you.
Now, grandpa to dad, if it's handed down like that, then that's a treasure. But like you saying, if
Okay, but you
your
can't do that with
cousin had,
women. So,
nah, you can't do. Nah, hell
so,
no,
so,
can't do that with women.
so.
Can't do that with women. Uh, but anyway,
Okay,
y'all
you
say
said that was no. You said that was G rated. Fine, we'll turn it up a little notch. Let's say it's a sex toy for men that was passed down. If you like, you ain't getting that used, are you?
hell no, man.
Especially if you know the people who've used it. You
Nah,
might convince yourself, oh yeah, I don't know the people. I just bought it off eBay. It's really clean, sanitized. Hey, I'm just saying. but
nah,
and, but if
no,
you know the faces and names to
no.
those people, I wonder if it's the same for women. Oh, that's a
I
good
don't
one.
know. That's a good question. Women have to
Ladies,
chime in on that one.
ladies, if you know the man, like, you want to date this man or whatever, or you're considering marrying or dating him for long term, I don't know, and you know the women that have been with him previously, 2 of them, 3 of them, like their face, their name, they've been with him. Are you taking that relationship serious?
Hmm, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. While they chiming in on this, man, I got a quick question for you. What do you think is appropriate time if you with somebody and they pass away, you a widow or widower? What's appropriate time for you to start dating to where your spouse's family not gonna look at you like you're a piece of crap? Is there a time, man? Is it? I mean, is 6 months long enough? Is a year long enough? I mean, what's your thoughts on that? Is it a time? I mean, of course, you can't like the next week be showing up to the movies with some guy,
Yeah.
but or some lady or whatever. But is there an appropriate time? Like, it's 6 months: January, February, March, April, May, June. Your spouse died in December. Can you go on a cruise with somebody else in June, or is it too early?
I think to the outside world, the longer the better. Like if you wait 10 years, then people are going to start expecting you to get with somebody. You know what I mean? So then
Mm.
half of that time, 5 years. Are you saying just starting to get with someone or marry someone else?
Just start dating
Start
after your
dating?
after your significant other passed away.
I think I think people should be fine after 2 years. You'll get a few people that are like,
2 years.
uneasy about it. No, I'm
Lovely, what's
talking
your take on
to
that?
outsiders. To outsiders, Your
Mm,
your 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 kids, your brothers, sisters, their brothers and sisters, their mom and.
right. Yeah. Yeah. What's y'all take on that, man? What's y'all take on that? What's the appropriate time? Is there an appropriate time? And if so, what is it? What would be acceptable? Is it a year? You think, Bosh? Is it 2 months, Toyota? Is it what is it? You know what I'm saying? Um, Jimmy, what you think, man? You think you can 2 months later, after your spouse passed away, it's time to date, or you think it's 2 years, man? That's never been, nobody ever put a time frame on that.
Hmm.
So what you think, BJ? What you think? You wait what,
For
2 months?
for oh no. But okay, I'm not gonna tell anybody I'm dating until about a couple years. I can't let anybody know.
What you mean?
I would probably start dating 8 months to a year after. If I go through the
Grieving process
proper
or
grieving
whatever.
process. But if I'm holding that in, there's no way I would be ready in 8 months to a year.
8 months to a year. BJ said 8 months to a year. Um, that's a deep one, man. It really is, bro. Uh, I think with Jimmy, I'm with Jimmy, man. Maybe a year. Maybe a
Yeah.
year.
I mean,
Year's probably a good, respectable number for, uh, yeah, your kids won't be looking at you like, damn, mom just,
how about we make it easy? Say the number of days. Think about it like that.
mm.
You know, I mean,
How
I
many days
think
in a year? 365?
365. So realistically, I think after 200 days,
200
it's
days.
probably time to start getting back in there. So what is that? Probably
90,
about 8 months, I think.
120. That's about 6 months, bro.
Oh, that's 6 months. Oh well, yeesh.
36 to 90, 120, 160.
Yeah, that's about 6, 7 months. Yeah, six
About
and a
six,
half.
7 months,
Mhm.
man. Yeah. Damn. BJ said 6 months now. He done went on to 6 months. Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the minimum. That's the minimum.
Jimmy said not 2 months, a year maybe. The lover said six. The lover said 6 months. Damn. Vicky said depends on what type of spouse you had.
Hey, that's true too, because they could have left a real big impression.
Yeah.
Or you
I
think
mean,
that
I guess so, man. I guess you have to factor that in, how much you like the person when they died.
how much you've done with them? Like, if you had a whole family, you really love them, like beyond the moon. I mean, you probably aren't interested in doing anything after they pass. But let's say that's not the case. Obviously, this is the case where they passed a little too soon, and we're talking about you getting back out there. Not,
Mm-hmm.
we're not talking. you're already in your 60s and 70s. We're talking like you're in your 30s or 40s, your spouse
You're in your
passed.
40s, yeah, 40s, 50s, and you know, kids are grown,
I don't
gone,
even know
and
about 50s. I don't know if they passed and y'all are together for. It depends how long. I don't know, because y'all could have had a whole life together if you were in your 50s, whole life.
mm, I think everybody's kind of, everybody else kind of saying a year. Um, Lovely said 6 months. Jimmy said a year. BJ said 8 months to a year. Um, hmm. Vicky said depends on what kind of dude it was. Basha said uh, it was a cheater. She said a month. Damn. So if you cheated, she out there in a month once your ass die.
She was
Once
waiting for
she
you.
she she pretty much waiting. Once you get the
Yeah.
doggone this, once the insurance check clear, she probably going to cruise with somebody else. So
Yeah.
if it's a month, then she was out. She already had him in the holster waiting. You know what I
Mm,
mean?
mm, mm, mm.
Level said
We
maybe yeah. That depends on how their relationship was before the person passed away. If the relationship was rocky and the death was expected 6 months to a year.
you know we could create a calculator on this and put all the factors in. It's like enter how long you were together.
Right.
Was the death expected? Did you have children? And it calculates a certain time frame
Right.
for you to get back in the game. How old
Right.
are you? How old were they?
Yeah. Well, you crazy, man. Toyota said, follow your heart because you are more available than anyone else because it say until death do us part. So she's saying basically, once he die, if he die Friday, it's okay to go on a date Saturday.
Based on the vows, yeah.
Based on till death do us part.
Based on the contract, yeah.
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 I mean, he died Friday, or we buried him Friday, so Saturday I'm going to the movies.
Oh man.
Damn. Boy, that's cold blooded, man.
But I mean, I think just, as a human, even a dog doesn't get over a death that fast. Like that's
That's pretty fast.
that's rough.
It's
A
pretty
couple
fast.
days, no, even a dog will still remember you for, I mean, some time. Yeah, I mean,
Hey man,
day.
you damn near supposed to cry for another month, man. If you
Yeah.
was married to these people,
Yeah.
you damn near supposed to cry at least a month straight.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Maybe a month and a half, just depends on what kind of song come on the radio.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's assuming you didn't just move out of the house completely. You stopped looking at all their stuff and everything that reminded you of them. Like that's assuming like you're going through the pain every day. You're actually going through the process. Like, yeah, you should still be
Mm-hmm.
crying like into a month or so. And then
Yeah.
3 months, you're getting back into life, and your independence kind of, and then 6 months, you're looking at others a little bit, but you still, you feel me? You feel me?
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
after 6 months of looking, you're ready to, okay, let me step out. Let me try this.
Now you know what happens when a man becomes a widow. The
Uh,
man is a widow, right? Or the
uh,
widower.
w- Widow
Which
maker.
one is the what the hell you talking about, man?
I think it's got a widow maker.
They ain't no call no damn widow maker. One of them is a widow and one of them is a widower.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of a heart attack. Sorry. Because I'm thinking of the widow maker heart. Anyways, yeah, you're right.
What was I been to say, man? Anyway, so once if your lady die, I don't know how men do it. I don't know how men go to the lady when the guy died. But when the lady died, hey man, you have all kind of ladies coming out the woodwork, bringing pies over. I baked a casserole. I know you over here by yourself. And don't let him be in church. Oh Hell no. And not have a decent job and he getting some good retirement.
Church
Them
would
women
be the reason why he rebounds so fast.
would be, man. It would be.
Hey,
It
isn't that
would be.
wild?
It would be. Because if he's in his 60s to 70s,
Yep.
he's probably in church because he was going to church with his lady. And so soon as Sister So-and-so passed, he gonna have 13 women, 6 of them divorced, and the other 7, they husband done passed at his dope in the next 3 weeks because they just checking on him.
Yep. Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Instant.
Coming over, cleaning up the house, and they're gonna be jockeying for position, man.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think so. Okay, we factor that into the calculator. Are you a member of a church?
Member of the church.
And that might cut the time down a little bit.
That's gonna cut the time down, man. Because them ladies not gonna play with you, man. They coming to the house with some banana pudding and sweet potato pie every weekend. You hear me? Trying to get it in. And somebody gonna get got, even in the grieving process.
Yeah, with that happening, oh yeah, 6 months. They might get married again in 8 months.
Might be, man. You right about that.
Remarried in under a year.
Now Toyota says dating does not say you are over it. Now that's interesting, man. That's interesting. How can you date if you're not over it?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I don't either, man. I don't either.
And I've only ever heard that argument from women of like so the widows, they'd be like, well, I'm not over him and I still think about him every day, but Dan is great and he understands and this and that and he really came in at a great time, like but a man would be like, yeah, my wife passed some time ago and I was lost for a while, but I got over it and got back out there and started again, right? Women don't say I started again. Women are like, nah, he's still, I'm sleeping with a picture of him next to my pillow while my man is.
I don't know about that, Hall. I don't know about that. No, women ain't doing that.
No.
No, man. No,
got him
man.
on a little locket. I mean, that's the same as sleeping.
Nah, man. I'm telling you, man, once the insurance check clear, most ladies, man, I mean, because I already knew he ate bad. I was always on his ass about eating that chicken and that fried chicken, and he wouldn't stop. And he always got to have a shot of that whiskey. And I kept telling him he need to do better. So most of the time, you just want to be honest about it. When the guy go, the lady kind of already know. I've been enough funerals to know. When you have a guy on the front pew, a front seat, and his wife done passed, I mean, he needs some comforting, man. He needs some comforting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have a lady up there and her guy done died. I mean, you would think it was her cousin. You don't see no tears. You don't see no, and they'll say, I'm all cried out. The lovely said, if I knew I was about to die, I would want my spouse to date immediately because I would not want him to be alone. Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Immediately. Like next weekend, like going out.
Weekend, yeah, go and get somebody, go get some dinner. If it's me, man, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna see if that ghost shit is real. Cause I'm chasing that shit out of there. You know what I mean? If it's real, I'm hunting everybody.
Oh my gosh.
Hunting everybody.
Oh my gosh.
I'm telling you, bro. Ain't nobody gonna get no pee. He gonna be saying, what the hell is that in the bathroom? Yeah. I don't know. I bet been hearing that.
Every time you come over, it's just something going on in this house.
Ain't that something,
It
man?
gets cold, the breeze comes in, the windows are
Yeah,
closed, got the
yeah.
heater on.
I know damn well I closed the door when I went out of the room.
Why the car alarm keep going off?
The lovely said most men end up marrying the wife's best friend or one of the women from the church. That's real life. Know about that one. Maybe one of the women from the church, but I don't know about the wife's best friend thing.
I could see that happening. She's
Can
speaking
you?
from yeah, she's speaking real deal, real spill
Man,
facts.
I can't see nothing like that happening, bro. A wife's best friend?
Why couldn't you?
Why would you?
Why would you? Because it's like your wife, the closest thing to your wife. What do you mean? The closest person you know, the woman you know, second to your wife.
Ladies, who would be cool with you passing and your guy get with your best friend? Come on
Oh,
now.
no one will be cool with it.
Oh, Toyota said best friend thing is true.
I'm trying to sell you.
Wow.
The
That's
best
deep.
friend is always around. She laughs at everything your wife laughs at. So they click. They're similar. Your wife passes. The friend is the closest thing to your wife that you know
Bro, that
of.
mean they been checking each other out.
I don't know. You don't.
Hell yeah.
I don't know.
Man, please. Ain't no way in hell my lady gonna get with BJ when I die. You know, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna see if that ghost shit real. Cause
Oh my
I'm
god!
pulling your brake line, partner.
You can't do that as a ghost. I don't know if ghosts ever pull brake lines.
I'm gonna
You
see
go,
that shit real, man. The lover said women need companionship more than men. Phosphorus said, yeah, they know the kids and all the family.
yes, they
That
slide right into position.
is bananas, man. I cannot believe so many people are saying that's okay. Or
No
I
one said
can't
it's
believe it.
okay.
Okay, I can't believe so many people are saying that happened, man. You know what I mean? You better go get a stranger. You better meet somebody in Home Depot or something. Yeah.
Lewis said, I know a couple guys that married their wife's best friend, and the wife suggested it.
Wow.
Wait, after the wife passed, or like they just split and he got with the friend?
He said the wife suggested it, man. Like she talked about it before she passed. If I die, you need to get with Karen.
Huh, wow. Let's see what Stampede said. That's crazy, though.
That is.
Stampede said, what's up, front seven? What's up, Stampede? He said, I think it depends on the situation. Oftentimes, the mate says they don't want their spouse to be sitting around miserable and a hermit. They ultimately get permission to move on. A lot of times, there's a person waiting in the wings, like an old classmate that you always wanted to be in a relationship with. And if y'all are both available, oh well, the future is not promised.
Mm,
Hey, hey, hey.
yeah. Okay. Um, Lou said while the wife was sick, she suggested you get with my girl.
Huh. I mean, I could see that happening because she's like, my best friend, and you already know each other so well, and she's attractive, you're attractive. There's no reason why you two wouldn't like each other, and she already knows everything. She knows how to take care of the kids. I trust her with the kids. I trust her with you. I could see the wife being sick saying that.
Man, I'm tell you something. Ain't nowhere in hell my lady would pick my name. Ain't nowhere in hell, man. And Vasha said, I'd rather for my best friend to spend the insurance money than a stranger. Are y'all absolutely crazy?
It's like you just walked into the Twilight Zone, huh?
I am tripping. Y'all are tripping tonight, man. Ain't nowhere in hell I will be cool with none of my partners.
You ain't gonna
Get
pass the
with,
baton.
no, get with my lady if I pass, and ain't no way in hell I'm cool with that, man. I
Oh
don't want
man.
to do. Y'all are crazy, man.
You ain't gonna be like, yeah, you're sick and everything. You're up in the hospital, bald, cancer, chemotherapy ain't working. They say you got 5 days, 3 weeks left, whatever. You ain't gonna be like, look, you need to start thinking about your future without me. And my homeboy is single, and I think
Hell no.
and I know he
Boy,
take care of you and the kids. So,
nah.
you know, I've already talked to him. I want y'all to give it a shot.
If I suggest that to any of my partners, they're gonna be like, "What?" I'm telling you right now, ain't none of my partners gonna be. I mean, they may be grimy after I'm gone, but I'm not signing off on it.
Nah, that's
Hell no.
worse. That's worse. You might as well just be.
No, it ain't either. I mean, if you just
What if
been
you were sick? He approached you in the hospital and was like, "Hey, look, I can take care of the family when you gone."
and that includes blowing my lady back out,
Oh, why is it? Why you gotta think? You ain't gotta think about.
I'm gonna find the last little straight I got in my hand. I'm gonna say, "Come here, man. I can't hear you." It's she. As soon as his neck get close enough, they gonna put another bed next to mine. Shit.
That's the okay. All right.
Because I'm about to kill your ass.
You ain't letting go.
I
You
ain't let
that
go.
the last bit of strength.
What I
You
got to lose? I ain't going to jail. I'm finna die.
they gonna have to cut your hand off.
Shit, they finna have 2 funerals that week. Beloved says she is the closest thing to your wife, so they will have a lot of similarities. Not necessarily. I don't
Yeah.
know if best friends have these things. That you know what? That's not. I can't even entertain this. That's not even. I don't give a damn if they look just alike and whatever. That ain't. That ain't happening.
Think about Martin. Gina and Pam had a lot of similarities. Martin just always did this little dance with Pam, but I mean, if Gina would have passed, I could see Martin and Pam continuing.
Man, look here, man. We gonna change this subject because y'all got my stomach hurt for real. BJ, I sent you a. I want to talk about this real quick. Well, it ain't gonna be quick, so y'all get ready. Let's talk about this. I want to know what everybody think about this video. Be honest. Give me what y'all really feel about it. I sent it to you on TikTok. It's the one about it's the Bermuda video. Just let me know what y'all think about it. I just want to know your thoughts, man. I just want to know your thoughts. Just your thoughts about this video that BJ is about to play. Look at it, read the caption, and tell me, give me a little what y'all feel about what's going on with this particular couple, how y'all feel about this particular couple. Can you see yourself being in this type of relationship? How do you feel about, just your thoughts on it? I want to know.
Oh man, this is hilarious. All right, here we go. You can see that, right?
I can see it.
Oh boy, here we go.
It's a video. Mirror picture.
Do what?
Mirror picture. I have to take a picture in the mirror.
How you do that?
Baby, I'm already doing it.
You crazy.
Put your stunner shades on.
All right, let's get out of here.
It's a video.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So those two, if you kind of slow and not really getting it, those two are a couple. They're a couple. And what do y'all think about that particular couple? Do you think that this lady is he blew her away with his great looks? Do you think that they met at a grocery store? How do you think they ended up together? What do you think? What do you think is going? I want you to look at the age. the color, everything that the video pertains, and just give me an opinion. Give us an opinion. We're just gonna discuss it. What y'all think about the video, and be honest.
What were a few questions you said? You said where did they meet?
What do you think they met? What do you think? How do you think they met? Do you think somebody introduced them? Do you think she just saw him walking in the store and his good looks just blew her away? And vice versa? And do you think is she planning a future with him? What do you think his intent is with her? And yeah, I can hear everybody doing some typing right now. So I'm waiting for it to come through. Lou already came through and said she's trying to get that death benefit from the life insurance.
Sheesh.
So Lou already said, she's in it for a money grab.
Sheesh. Huh. Tiffany said she better have a side policy if Anna Nicole Smith didn't teach anyone. Them children of the man gonna secure the bag and leave you penniless.
Yeah, because it don't say if they are married or she's just dating him. But I seen him, and first I didn't even know what it was. Ooh. And till she started saying, "Baby," because the guy when she was taking the mirror video, the mirror photo, he actually thought the mirror was gonna take the photo.
How you do that? I'm doing it right now.
Right.
He's like, let's get out of here. This is voodoo.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Toyota said, different perspective. She was probably his caretaker.
Toyota said she was probably his cat. So you think she went from caretaker to his lady?
No. They could possibly just be his caretaker.
No, hell no, man.
No?
No. She referred to him as baby.
Yeah, baby. What black woman, showing care, showing love.
She kissed him, man.
I didn't see a kiss.
She kissed him.
She kissed him in this video?
She kissed him, yeah. She gave him some sugar. She ain't tongue him, but she kissed him. You don't kiss your patient.
It's a video.
That was a
mirror picture.
That was a light kiss.
Man, that's a kiss, man. That's as close as she want to get to him. That's all that is.
I accidentally liked the video. That's not what I meant to do. But she did kiss him. Huh. Yeah, that's unprofessional. Yeah, she's not his caretaker. You're right. She'd get fired.
Now you reaching. Tiff said even dating, Drew don't have to be married. Oh, even dating. Yeah. Basha said, I think it is an arrangement. He probably has always wanted a black woman his whole life. And she getting what she wants also. What is she getting? Yeah. What's she getting?
Money. It's an arrangement. What other arrangement?
Oh, so you feel like he's paying her?
Yeah, probably taking her on trips. He said, "Look, we're gonna have some fun. I got this money to spend. Mm-hmm. You like me, I like you. You don't got to do too much. Just be my companion. Let's go. Let's go."
Right. Okay. So he just want to be a white and shining armor for her, so to speak.
Yeah.
Cool.
I like that.
Said she had old white rich white man. Yeah. I bet you have. The lovely shit, she works at the nursing home where he lives. Okay. And she, she agreed to, I go to Aruba with you.
The lovely, is that true, or is that what you think is going on? Because then that's the caretaker thing, right? That's a little unprofessional to be kissing them, right?
It's a little unprofessional to be going on a trip with him.
Nah, I mean, someone got to take care of him, right?
Pete said, I generally don't have a problem with May December relationships, but this one is too much. She looks like his healthcare provider. there's a significant generational gap, but he's probably just happy to get some attention in an old age. Men pay for women's companionship all the time.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
What you think about that couple? Pretty good looking couple.
Hmm. Yeah, I'd say so.
The lover said his family members are suing her right now for elderly abuse.
Oh.
He says he loves her, so the family is trying to prove him mentally incompetent. So okay, so is this the lover talking like she knows
Yeah,
the story? Okay.
she's talking from yeah. At first, I thought she was just speculating, but now she's saying
She
laying out
knows the story.
statements.
Oh, okay, so she is work. Okay, she says she works at the nursing home where he lives.
Hmm.
Oh, okay, so that answers where she met him.
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah,
said she
exactly.
was a healthcare provider, but I mean, yeah, I guess she went from healthcare provider to this lady.
Huh.
Like
Huh.
Tiff said, man, when you get that type of stuff going on, once your family get involved, especially if you giving that lady your money.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Like the lover said, he's her family is trying to prove him mentally incompetent.
Mm-mm-mm.
Damn.
I mean, is it elderly abuse if they both
He looked
just
happy
want
to
to?
me.
Yeah, he's happy. Yeah.
He looked happy as hell, actually.
Huh.
He looked happy as hell. He probably, hey man, look here, man. I don't blame dude, man.
Yeah.
You done
No.
made all that bread, or you got your own bread.
Mm-hmm.
Why pass away and not enjoy it and let your kids just run through it? So homeboy probably like, man, look here, man, I'm finna pay for attention.
Vince, I gotta point something out in this video.
So
In his pocket, I could be wrong, but it looks like. Hold on, let me pause it and put it up here. You see this in his pocket? It's a
what is wrong?
phone, a little pad, and a pen. Now, the shape of that pad looks awfully close to a checkbook,
Oh,
that
yeah.
or an address book.
It's probably just a little, you know, 'cause old people, man, they like write notes and shit. He ain't got no check. He ain't writing no checks over there unless he got some
Yeah.
traveler's checks.
He ain't writing no notes. He's not working.
So you think I don't think it's a checkbook. She probably got his money in her purse, man.
I don't know. Just pointing that out. Just pointing that out.
Yeah,
You remember those address books back in the day?
I do. Back in the day.
Back in the day.
How soon? Stampede says if his wife just died, how soon is it okay for him to date a young black woman? Yeah, exactly. He probably done that right away.
Yeah. Yeah, that was probably a good 3 months.
So y'all think it's safe to say before she became his lady that he was already giving her money, or she was already giving him special attention in the nursing home and with the little sponge baths and stuff?
Wow. No, I don't think so. I think everything started with a proposition from this smart older gentleman.
Think so?
I think so.
You think he said one day she came in and said, "Hey, Tanisha, how would you feel about going to Aruba with me?"
Oh, stop playing with me. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about me and you going to Aruba. You got a passport? No, I ain't got no passport. Well, let's get you a passport then.
You serious?
I'm dead serious. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Why you want to take me to Aruba? Look at all these other women around here.
I mean, you just show me such good attention. I mean, you bathe me in certain places.
Man, yeah. Look, see, that's where it gets.
You keep me good and cleaned up.
I don't think she did that. I don't think she did it.
She probably did it first. The lover said he offered her a lifestyle. She is no longer his caretaker. No, hell no, she his gal now.
Yeah.
She probably got an apartment and condo and everything. Luke said Miss Mabel can take me to Aruba. Damn.
I can't lie. If I was a caretaker at 22 and I was offered that, I don't know. I don't know. I probably would have took the offer.
I mean, that dude look a bit of 70, man. So you would go with an 80-year-old white lady?
Yeah, if I was like 22 or something, early 20s, yeah, I probably
When
would.
you got over there, you gonna have to perform. You with that?
She's just older. Yeah.
Damn, you a whore, man.
What?
You know that's a whore.
No,
You
that's not.
you giving sexual favors for a
She
trip to
wouldn't
Aruba.
even want all of that. That's
She
that
gon-
this the smallest chance that an 80-year-old woman wants all of that.
She gonna want you to do something naked.
Well, I could walk around in whatever she wants me to wear, but she ain't gonna want, all the action. She ain't gonna want all that. She's
You
80.
never know, man. You never know what can go on. You know what I'm saying? You never know.
But
You
if
just
she
gotta,
did,
my dog.
but if she did, where are we going next?
Goddamn
We already
right.
been to Hawaii.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, see how you can just be called a whore and it doesn't even bother you. You won't even think about it in the next.
No, because I wasn't with a lot of 80-year-old women, just one 80-year-old woman.
But you don't like her like that, or do
Why
you?
can't I like Miss Mabel like that?
Oh, I didn't know you was attracted to 80-year-old white women.
Yeah, I just needed the push to get the relationship started. I just needed her to, put
What's the
the
push? Just a new Toyota Corolla?
yeah, put the odds in my favor. Just a little.
Then Peasy, what if he was early 50s? Would that be more acceptable relationship if the generation gap isn't so wide? Oh yeah, early 50s. That's just probably her daddy's age.
Yeah.
But that dude like her great granddad age.
Yeah, definitely. She looks like she's in her 30s. I mean, she could just look young for her age, but she definitely looks like she's like in her 30s.
Yeah, BJ do sound like Nas. That you can buy him for $1.
That's dollar.
Look at all the fellas, man. See all the fellas, man. Get that, man. Get financial security. See, men don't care nothing about being called whores, man. It don't bother them at all.
Today, that's that group that we got going. That's women backing up their girl. Oh yeah, you go, girl. Get your.
Get your money, girl.
Man.
Get your money.
That's what's going on in these comments, actually, of this TikTok video you shared. Anyways.
Yeah. Anyway, that's cool, man. I just want to know y'all take on that, man. I thought it was interesting. I'm glad y'all chimed in. Everybody had their own. That's cool. That's real cool. So look, man, great show, man. Thank you, everybody, for showing up tonight. Love the Stampede, man. Good to see you back, Pete. For real, man. I like Pete coming with a lot of funk, a lot of fire, man. Way to get in here, Lou, man. I appreciate it, man. Everybody chiming in. We're gonna get up out of here. Y'all have a great weekend. I think temperature's supposed to drop again, man, like 40s or 50s or something. So don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe thinking it's gonna be warm like it was today.
Sure did get warmer.
Yeah, dress appropriately and have a good weekend. And man, listen, man, y'all come back on Monday, man. Tell some of your friends and family and stuff to check out the show. Come be a part of the show. We really would appreciate it. If somebody come in new and they be like, so and so told me to join the show, you may get a check in the mail, man, for a good hot 50, a good hot 5 or something like that. So yeah, we really would appreciate it. You know what I mean? Bring somebody, tell them to say, hey, when they say, hey, what's up? The lovely told me to chime in, or Lou told me to chime in or something, Well, hey, Lou, man, shoot your address, man. We're gonna send you a good hot 5, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So
and speaking of cold, real quick, just a little education or reminder if you already knew. It's okay to go on Amazon and buy you them long johns. That undershirt, long sleeve, underwear, long down to your ankles, and wear that under your clothes. So it's okay. And you, if you weren't aware of it, that's how you go out and stay warm, but stay fashionable. You wear long johns in your clothes. Wear layers. Layer up.
Mm.
Do you layer up like that, Vince?
I do, man. But if you want to be super stylish with it, you can get some front seven rush long john, man. Real talk. Real talk, man. I'm just saying. On the way out, yes, she was telling him how she needs help and helped her out and started liking her. The lovely said that Stampede asked Vince real quick, is Mahomes the best, the next Tom Brady or Joe Montana? Mahomes is the best quarterback to ever put on a pair of shoulder pads, man. Tom Brady, Joe Montana, Dan Marino, Brett Favre, Patrick Mahomes is something like we've never seen in life when it comes to football, man. Hands down, this dude is the best. He right now in his short career has shown that he is going to be the best quarterback ever to play football. Ever.
The Michael Jordan of football.
Man, this dude is incredible, man. His arm talent, his decision making, his poise, his the way he moves around, everything about this dude, man. Everything about this dude playing the quarterback position is number one. His arm strength, the way he can position his arm to throw around different. It's just crazy. It's incredible to watch. Incredible to watch. Anyway,
Patrick Mahomes, he lost me some money. I don't like that, but he's still a great player.
He's a great player, man. So we're going to get up out of here, man. Have a great weekend. We'll see y'all Monday. Holla.